This short video has been produced by the Translation Studies Department at Aston University as part of a project in collaboration with Birmingham City Council aiming to support and empower volunteer translators from communities whose main language is not English. The aim of this presentation is to suggest and describe some of the tools available to community translators in Birmingham. We will start by looking at why translators need to do research and how to research effectively. Then we will consider different types of resources to help with specific challenges, for example, terminology and glossaries and previously published documents. Translators carry out research to ensure that their translations are accurate. Accuracy is vital in communicating important messages such as health information. It is the ethical responsibility of the translator to convey such information accurately. A translator might need to do research to make sure they understand everything in the source text. They might also need to do research to find the best solution to a translation challenge. Research helps the translator choose between alternative solutions, and it gives them the evidence to explain and justify their decisions. There are many ways to carry out background research, but the important thing to think about is how reliable your sources are. If you're trying to understand a term in the source text, a general internet search is a good place to start, but only use trusted sites for health information, such as the websites of the NHS or the World Health Organization. Words and phrases that are specific to a particular subject area are called terms. The collection of such terms is known as terminology. These are all terms that are relevant to the coronavirus pandemic. They have to be translated accurately to ensure that their meaning is understood within the context of the pandemic. A glossary is a list of words in the source language and the target language that are specific to the subject area. It is organized in alphabetical order, like a dictionary. Here is an example of one of the glossaries we have collected to help with translating from English to Somali. Glossaries sometimes contain other useful information like definitions, acronyms, or examples of how a term has been used in other documents. This one is an example of a glossary we've created ourselves, including terms that appear frequently in COVID-19 vaccination documents published by Public Health England. Previously published documents are another useful resource. They can be written in the target language originally or have already been translated into the target language by a professional translator. These will probably contain some of the terminology that you need. These are some examples of such documents. It's important to verify that they've been produced by a reliable source. We've created a repository of these kind of documents that could be helpful when translating messages about public health. You can link to our Airtable repository via the website for our project. So in summary, all translators carry out research. It helps you to understand the text you're translating. It helps you to make decisions about how to translate certain things. There are lots of different ways of doing research. Glossaries and previously published documents can be particularly helpful. And as part of our project to empower community translators in Birmingham, we've collected and produced some of these resources for Arabic, Bengali, and Somali initially.